And one is about to come back and join us right now. Of course, I'm talking about Bindi Irwin. One Mirrorball champion to another.
Hello.
There are so many Mirrorball champs up tonight.
There are
Hines,
truly so many.
All right, guys, let's talk through this dance. We've got Wanya and Lindsay.
Charleston.
Last chance to make their say, really, if they want to win this final.
No.
The people will be voting on this dance. How is it, Sash?
Look at him. He's got something to prove, that's for sure. And that's what's amazing. He's in the zone. He's in the character.
Completely.
They're just such a great partnership to watch. You know, if we're talking about connection and, you know, how two people work together well, right here is your proof. Look at that.
Do you think all of his music work has really helped him with this competition?
Of course it has. You know, counting music and staying in time is a big thing. And he's a singer, so he knows how to count music. That's already a one-up. But
well, look, just to weigh in, and I can't even remember, Bindi, if you had a misstep at all, but last week with the misstep with the handkerchief, he kind of slipped. Does that stay in your mind a little bit when you have a mistake like that?
It does. And it's, well, I'm not talking for both of us, but for me, it does scare you.
Did you
a
have any
bit.
mistakes?
I think maybe one. I had one or two when we were doing a few different things, and just little things, but things that just, they stay on your mind forever. And yet, when you finally get through your next good dance and you get through it all the way, you're so relieved because you know that you haven't just completely failed. You're like, I can do this.
Exactly, and he's still here and he's still fighting. What about you, Stash? Have you had any big missteps with partners?
I can't say that I have, but if something like that does happen, you know, it's something that drives you harder and harder for the next week. And sometimes listen to the crowd. The crowd's going nuts, screaming his name. It really, the environment in the ballroom right now is amazing.
It's wonderful, and you can feel it all the way up
here.
Can you feel that energy?
Can you hear it? They're all going, Dom, Dom, Dom,
That's right.
Dom.
It's saying you've got to listen very carefully. Let's listen.
Dom, Dom.
Wow, he's saying my name.
Yeah.
Right?
That was not you guys, right?
I heard that, no.
Who would have thought?
Unbelievable.
Young battler from Kiwi.
Yeah, little Kiwi battler next to his little older Aussie battler.
Taking on the wild.
We sure are. And I tell you, this season, I don't know who is going to be eliminated tonight. And I don't want you guys to tell us who you think, but just weigh in who you...
I actually know, and I have the envelope here to prove it.
Oh dear, here we go.
I know who's going home.
There's a drum roll, drum roll.
Everyone at home would have been like, what?
Well, right now, who are you worried for? How about that?
I really don't know.
It's tough.
It's a tongue twister, as you guys say it.
A tongue twister. It is. We're just going to have to follow the bouncing ball and see what happens.
Yeah, well...
Who do you think, Dom?
We've just heard from Len. He said if there was natural danceability in the dictionary, we'd have a photo of Wanya. So the judges are huge fans, as are you out there. Who goes tonight? I mean, you have to look at the bottom of the board. I mean, I think that Antonio, potentially, if you look at just the scores, but then, of course, he's got a huge fan base. And I think that the athletes seem to do so well on the show because they are so far out of their comfort zone.
Exactly.
And I think Ginger, then, she's also got a huge fan base. Good Morning America. And she is also doing an incredibly great, good job. Paige, UFC.
We forgot about Paige.
Each and every person is so brave, though. And that's that bravery.
Niall is representing his community incredibly well. So, I mean, I don't know. It is too close to call right now, but of course, two of our couples will be leaving
Interesting
tonight.
what Len said, you know. What I didn't hear exactly. He said if he opens the dictionary, what was that?
Yeah, if you look up natural danceability in the dictionary, you would have a photo of Wanya.
Isn't that brilliant?
Brilliant. If I open the dictionary and I hear talented and amazing, it would say Dom underneath.
Oh,
wow, isn't that amazing?
This is such a special
so incredible.
moment.
I want to see that dictionary if you have it. Do you still have that? The crickets.
The crickets. Oh, wow. But that was really a beautiful thing.
Do you still have that book that we wrote?
Yes.
You guys wrote a book?
No, they gave me a book.
They gave you a book?
Can you
and what
remember
was
it
this
wasn't
book about?
It wasn't just the book. It was just there it is. No longer a crab. The rise of Sasha Farber.
Oh my goodness! Can I buy that somewhere? Like, is it in good?
Do you have?
Stores?
I love how my face is cut out, but usually in a suit, I can't breathe. It's like covering
can't see
me.
anything.
And they're like, get in that suit and do your crab.
Oh my god, that looks like a very inspiring read.
Guys, we just missed it. 3 10s.
Not yet.
With Bruno's little dance.
Oh yes.
And it's official.
It is official. 3 10s.
Guys, there was a lot of 10s.
This is a
It's like one of those things where when you get, wow, look at that. Look at that.
That is a serious celebration dance right
it's
there.
like, this is a way to put it, but I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It's like you want a 10, right? And you've been really hoping for a 10. Then, if more than 2 couples get the 10s, it's not as impact as it really is.
You want 3 10s early on. You want 3
no one else
in week 4 or 5. You want the first 3 10s. But look, I think even then, was it Ginger and Val? They got the first 3 10s, right? And then the very next dance, there were 3 10s as well.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean? They were the first, though. They can
we got 3 9s, and I think we were first, and we're like, yes! And then the next person dances, they're like, 10 10 9, and we're like...
But, you know, it can't take away from that. It can't take away from the joy that you get from that.
Sometimes what we see is people get their best scores and then get eliminated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
see you later. So what are you trying to say?
No, I'm trying to say you did great. Look, you made it all the way through to week 7.
Were they pity scores,
We're on the bus again.
We're
We're just going to take a trip.
Let's pretend we're on a roller coaster.
Let's on a roller coaster?
So hands down, and then...
Oh, hands down.
So hands down, and then all of a sudden, we're going down.
Except this kind of scares me because
it is
no
a little
back,
bit scary.
And so I feel like I'm just
Yeah,
going
I
to
think
fall.
that
So let's
we've just been told not to do that again.
Don't do that.
Safety is our number one priority.
Safety is our number one priority.